Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be solving the equation 8 to the power of x plus 1 plus 8 to the power of x is equal to 36. So, our only variable in this equation is x, so I want to find the value of x. And for my solution to this equation, I'm going to first start by rewriting my equation down here so we have a little more space to work. So 8 to the power of x plus 1 plus 8 to the power of x is equal to 36. So to start, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So a to the power of x plus 1 is going to equal a to the power of x times a to the power of 1. Now I have this plus a to the power of x is equal to 36. Now from here, I'm going to factor out a to the power of x. So I get a to the power of x times, well, a to the power of x times a to the power of 1 divided by a to the power of x. All that's going to be left is a to the power of 1. And a to the power of x divided by a to the power of x is simply just 1. So I get a to the power of x times a to the power of 1 plus 1 is equal to 36. Now from here, a to the power of 1 is just 8, and 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So I get a to the power of x times 9 is equal to 36. All I did was solve what's in the parentheses. And now from here, we want to isolate x, so we have to get rid of this 9 by dividing both sides by 9. So then these two cancel out, and I get a to the power of x is equal to 36 divided by 9, which is 4. So now from here, we can tell that x is going to be somewhere in between 0 and 1 because 8 is greater than 4. So you can't take the power 8 to the power of a whole number and make it equal less than 8. That's just not possible. So what I'm going to do is make these two the same base. Both of these two are powers of 2. So I'm going to rewrite 8 as 2 to the power of 3, and I'm going to rewrite 4 as 2 squared. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 2 to the power of 3 to the power of x is going to equal 2 to the power of 3 times x, which is equal to 2 to the power of 3x. So I get 2 to the power of 3x is equal to 2 to the power of 2. Now from here, if I have something in the form a to the power of m is equal to a to the power of n, this means that m is equal to n. So this means that 3x is equal to 2. And if I divide both sides by 2, if I divide both sides by 3, I get x is equal to 2 over 3. So now to check, we have to go back to our equation, 8 to the power of x plus 1 plus 8 to the power of x is equal to 36. So x is equal to 2/3. So I'm going to plug in 2/3 for x and solve. So now I get 8 to the power of 2/3 plus 1 plus 8 to the power of 2/3 is equal to 36. Now 8 to the power of 2/3 plus 1. Remember, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So this can equal a to the power of 2 over 3 times a to the power of 1. Now I have this plus a to the power of 2 over 3 is equal to 36. So a to the power of 2 over 3 is the same thing as the cube root of 8 squared. And instead of actually doing this, what I can do is rewrite 8 as 2 to the power of 3. So now I get 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2 over 3. And I can do the same over here. 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2 over 3. So then these two cancel out, these two cancel out, and I get 2 squared, which is 4 times 8 plus 2 squared, which is 4, is equal to 36. 32 plus 4 is 36, so I get 36 is equal to 36.